Hey guys, today we're going to install a Micro Air Easytouch Thermostat in our Grand Design XLS 22 MLE. Stay tuned. Before we start on the installation, let's get on the website and I'll show you how to pick the right thermostat for your application. So you get in their website for Micro Air, go to RV products, and we want the Easytouch RV thermostat. We'll click that. And our particular thermostat is the GE appliances. You can see where they've got Dometic, Coleman, Furrion, Atwood. So we'll click on the GE because that's what we have, is a GE air conditioner with a GE thermostat. And when that comes up, there's the picture of our thermostat over here. And that's our replacement. We click that. And that's the thermostat that we need. It's the ASY 347X01. Micro Air makes it pretty easy to figure out which one you need. You just match it up with your thermostat. Let's go back and look at a different one just for the heck of it. Let's kick Dometic. Dometic's got a lot of different thermostats here. You just click on the one that you have. Like here's this one, and it'll tell you which model number that you need for your installation. Now let's go back outside and install this thermostat. Okay guys, let's open up this Micro Air thermostat box and see what we have inside. Okay, what was inside the box was this little card here. It kind of gives you some information on how to mount the thermostat, and also gives you a picture of all the icons that are on the thermostat and what they are. Then you've got a little mounting kit here. Then you have the thermostat, and I forgot to say this thermostat does come in white also. So you can get it in black or white, but in our application, we got the black one. Okay, this is the existing thermostat we have in our camper right now. And as you can see, it's the GE. And we have to pop this front cover off of this. And it is not on here very tight. So I'm going to get a screwdriver and see if we can pop the front cover off. Okay guys, to get the front cover off this GE thermostat, there's two little holes here in the bottom. You can't see them very well, but you put a screwdriver up in those in there and just kind of pry. And there you go. Oh, it didn't show very well, but that's how you get it off of there. Then if you pull it up and raise up, and get the thermostat out. That video kind of was bad, but on the back of this thermostat, there are 3 wires, since we just have AC and gas furnace. And I don't think you can see it very well, but the white wire is the ground, the blue wire will be the common, and the red wire is the power wire for the thermostat. And this all operates on 12 volt. So we will probably shut the power off, the 12 volt power off, so we don't, you know, mess up anything in the camper. I have been known to do that in the past. So I'm going to shut the power off to this, and then we will disconnect this thermostat and reconnect the old one, the new one. Let's look at the new one real quick. Okay, if you look at the new one, see there's a common, a ground, and a 12 volt, just like the old one that we have here on the wall. And those are little push button things on there. These little gray things, you push them down, you slide the wire into them, and then just let up on it, and that will tighten your wire up. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty simple installation. Yeah, let's just get to it. Okay guys, I apologize for the lighting in here, but we're getting ready to disconnect this thermostat. I have disconnected the 12 volt power, and what we'll need to do is take those 3 little screws loose right there, and then we'll need to reconnect it to the new thermostat. So I'm going to take a picture. It's always good to take a picture of how the wires are hooked up, and then we can go by that. Okay, sorry for the lighting, but like I said, I had to disconnect everything, and all I had was a little spotlight. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the screws on this existing thermostat. White being ground, blue, if I can get it loose, blue common, and your red wire is the power wire. Now we need to take the back cover off for the existing thermostat. There you go with that. Okay, on the new stat, it's got these little things that you push in to connect the wires. Well, they stick out beyond the thermostat a little bit. And where I need to mount this stat, this hole needs to come down just a little bit. So I'm going to trim that out just a little bit, and then we'll connect the wires and we'll get this stat mounted. Okay, I think that'll get us. And I did want to explain, after looking at this wall and seeing on YouTube where another YouTuber had used command strips to mount this thermostat, I think that's what I'm going to do also. This wall is super thin. I don't think screws are going to hold it very well. So I think command strips are the way to go. I think they'll hold on to it a lot better. So let's get this thing wired up, and we will stick it to the wall and turn everything back on. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hook the wires up. On the back of this stat, which I know you probably can't see very well, the lighting is horrible, but on the back, you got 12 volt, ground, and common. And here we've got 12 volt, ground, and common. So we're going to wire that back up, and then we'll turn the power back on and see if we've got power to our stat. Okay guys, sorry you couldn't see that, the way my camera's positioned and everything, but I'll try to give you a better bit of a close-up here. And there they are wired up. Very simple process. There's really nothing to it. You can push them in with your fingers. That's what I ended up using. Let's turn the power back on and see if we have power to the thermostat. Okay, we got the power back on, and we do have power to the thermostat. So we're going to mount it on the wall here. I have taken the backs off of the command strips, and we're going to stick it to the wall here. I'm going to get a level. I like to make things level as possible. Okay, there's the thermostat installed. Tried to make it as level as possible, and I think we did a pretty good job. It's sitting right in between the lines, right there. So I think we're ready to see what we got. The main reason for us wanting to change over to this style of thermostat was because we have a dog, and we like to be able to monitor the temperature inside the RV when we are gone. And this thermostat has that capability. It has a really nice app that you can download that allows you to do all kinds of things. I won't go into that in this video. There are a lot of videos out there on YouTube that go through all the settings and how to use the app and all of that. So I won't get into that. I hope you enjoyed this video on the installation of our Micro Air Easytouch Thermostat. If you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, give us a big thumbs up, and as always, have fun camping. We'll talk to you later. Bye.